Welcome to the Convo podcast. Myself, Jess One.
S2. Damn. Hungry.
It has been a minute, fam.
What you saying, people? What you saying?
Like, how long's it been now? When did we say 5, 4?
4.5 years, I think it is. Almost 5 years now, anyway.
Was the last time we jumped?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Like, and I'll be real in it. Like, obviously, a lot's been going off in both our lives, isn't it? And obviously, as you can see, me and ST are here. Other people's got other things going off in their lives and that as well. So it's just been a bit mad, innit? Music, there's been bare things just going off that man's kind of had to slow down.
Yeah.
Which I suppose.
Life started lifing.
Yeah, but I feel like that for everyone. In a way, when you think
I mean, I can think of a few people that ain't got nothing going on, but yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And like, don't you think in the time that we've actually like stopped doing podcasting, how much podcasting's kind of become almost like people's TV?
Nowadays, people get way more information from the podcasts and
yeah.
And podcasters are like sly celebrities now.
Yeah, in a way.
Like, starting getting recognised, walking down road, kids mobbing them and all sorts of things.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say, and that's why I've noticed like the shift in like a lot of people now. It's either they're watching streamers or they're watching podcasts. Do you know what I mean? And even now down to like you can stream your podcast on all.
What did that man say to me the other day? Something about everything now is more opinion based versus before we'd have the tabloids and all these big papers and all these giving us news.
Yeah.
Now we can get the news directly from source. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's able to give their own take. Everyone's able to give their own opinion on each individual specific topic.
So that's why it's opinion based. I see that still. That's why I think it is mad. That's what I was saying to you, like, for how long ago from when we started? Imagine if we just kept pushing, bro.
You know what? I try not to dwell on the past.
It's not about dwelling though. It's just about, do you know, for me, it's just about seeing the journey that we was actually on. And when I look back now, I feel like we was on the right journey. We just didn't.
No, 100%.
Get me, life gets in the way, like we said. But I just feel like, like, especially from where our area, this area here, Derbyshire, I'm going to keep saying it, like, we was probably one of the first months to start doing podcasting. And now, it's like everybody's trying to get into some sort of podcasting and streaming. It's a popping thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get the youths doing it. Man,
I get the grown people doing it though.
Well, if you ain't done nothing in your life, you ain't got nothing interesting to say, or if you can't hold a conversation, or if you're just a dry guy, it's kind of what you're doing.
But everybody's got a story, bro. Whether you may be interested in it.
No. I will concede that everybody has a story. And I'll also concede that I might not be interested in it. But not everybody's story should be told. It's a fact, bro. Not everyone's story should be told, bro. And certain people, they get into a space and then they start running their mouths, saying things that they shouldn't say, and it opens up problems.
But that's in that world.
No, it's podcasting now. It's like the real life. That podcast is like the streets. It's like the streets, man.
Nah, I hear it. I do hear it.
Man, I'm gonna beef in here over there or pot on air.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't like that.
Because you know what? When I actually think about it now, when everyone started doing podcasts, remember, I've watched a lot of podcasts in it. I've kind of seen that journey in it. And I'm saying at the start, everyone was like just in their corners doing what they're doing. And then when you start realizing that people are starting to notice, that's when I start, like you said, I start seeing the sly little digs.
That's what I'm saying.
You get me? And then it's gone from digs now to podcast fighting against podcasts.
Nah, it went past poddy wars now. It's gone past poddy wars. It's like the streets. Man, them are saying, wait till I see you, and then waiting for next week to come here for man to react. Like, that's his on site. Like, mad. What? I just saw your video. I was in Tenerife. I just saw your video.
It is mad that it's actually crazy on a deeper, man. But it is kind of like...
I ain't got no fear of that over here.
It is shifting though, isn't it, man?
No.
A lot of things have shifted, man, since we started.
I think, all in all, to be honest with you, I think now is a better space for us to be in, like doing this than before. because we're a little bit more clued up now. And not only that, it's like...
Question.
Go.
Are we clued up because we've had to be clued up? Or are we just clued up because of what? Because I'm saying when we first started podcasting, I didn't feel like you had to be clued up. You just had to be you.
No, right. So I think it was more techie when we was doing it before because, yeah, any old brother could just pick up a camera and rare. But as I said, you had to... Who's just watching anyone? Versus now, yeah, anyone can still pick up a camera, yeah, but people know that they have to have content.
Yeah, you have to have some sort of substance to what you're doing.
You understand me? You gotta, yeah.
But don't you think that we already had that?
Honestly, yes and no. Sometimes it's difficult to talk to, I'm gonna say each other. Yeah, I'm gonna say each other because it's just the easier way for me to put it because I'm not trying to put nothing out there. Sometimes it's easier, it's harder, to talk to each other when not everyone's mind frame is in the same spot. And now we have the same mind frames. It's easier to have these conversations. It's easier to talk. It's easier to...
I don't think it's mind frames. I think it's more understanding, bro.
Well, if you call it whatever you want, but we didn't have full understanding before versus now it's a understanding and we have a direction. You feel me? That's the difference I feel now.
Yeah, like I hear it. I'm trying to think of like how I look at it in the same way because it is the same way, and as like people have their own thought process of where they want something to go or with whatever they're doing in it. And I feel like that's what you mean in it about having an understanding because certain people just wasn't. You get me? Well, I do hear it, man. It is mad, fam. I think it's crazy, fam. But I'm here, bro. Like I said, bro, we're back at it. So I wanna get into a couple topics. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Just to warm us up.
Here we go.
I want to talk about.
I try not to say nothing mad.
Let me put this out there, innit? Like when it comes to this podcast, I don't want to take away the fact that man just wants to be me and be able to just give my opinion and talk about things. You get what I'm trying to say? Without people, don't take things we say to heart or serious.
Now you put it the wrong way. Hear what? On this poddy, we talk our talk.
Yeah,
we speak how we want to speak. We speak how we are, but we ain't trying to offend nobody. It's not a trying to thing. We obviously understand that certain opinions and certain topics will inflame and bother people. That's not our intention, but we're not gonna not talk about things. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, facts. And that's why I'm saying I only talked about serious things 100%.
Yes.
That's mainly what I wanna be talking about is the serious stuff that's going on around us and what we're living in, definitely. But then there is topics around the things that I'm saying, like there's topics now that I'm going to talk about, but there's serious stuff around it as well that matters to me that I feel like needs to start taking place. So let's first touch on the first recent thing that's happened, which is the Liverpool parade. Because I'll be honest.
You start.
Let's start off with this, innit? Because I truly, from my heart, hope that the youths that got injured. To be fair, I think it was 63 or 65 people in it.
It was a fair few.
I've heard bare different numbers, but the recent...
I heard it was 50, like 54, 56, something like that.
It was 53, but now I'm hearing it's 63 or 65. But anyway, it doesn't matter the number, I just hope they all get speedy recovery because I just feel like that was unfair, bro. Like not one person went out to that parade to get licked down by anybody.
Brother.
And there was youths involved.
Brother. You know, it does me. Honestly. I gotta try to be sensitive about how I say it. Who's accountable?
In what way do you mean though? Because I get what angle you're coming from.
Who's accountable for this? Like,
in what way do you mean?
First of all, how's any car, any vehicle allowed to be in the vicinity of so many people on the road like that? Yeah.
I heard that you drove through the toll.
Okay. So the man drove through the thing, yeah?
You drove through the toll.
Alright, hold on. Where was the 5-0 to stop him doing that?
Well,
and then hold on. Okay, say that they're not there. He's got true. This is where this is where now it gets a bit controversial. So he gets true. I'm hearing little different things, but I'm hearing he got scared. Yeah, that he got attacked up there, so he drove through the thing, and then the people got onto him because he was driving through the thing. He got shook. He put his foot on the accelerator. He licked the dude. Yeah. Then he just panicked and put his foot down and went through the people. My whole thing is this: you lick the brother down. You hit the brother. You felt your car lick the brother. The first person you hit, and you kept going. From you did that you did that on purpose. You had intent. And I don't want to hear nothing more. All them poor people got run over by this guy. I don't care how old he is. And other people there should have licked him down. I don't care. You should have licked him down. Should have dragged him out that whip and licked. The feds could have did nothing. The police was there so trying to stop people. Like the feds covering the brothers. People are trying to rain punches and things down on the brother and that. Like,
but the reason why that being is though, is because for real, like I heard so many different
people was under the whip, bro.
I heard so many different situations to do with like of what people said, what happened, and that's why I'm saying.
Well, we seen the video, so we know what the car did. We know what the car did. Yeah. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I think there's 5 or 4 scenarios that I've heard that's happened that people have said, yo, this is what's happened, this is what's happened. Now I'm saying if everybody was to have got to him in that car and beat him up, yeah, and then we find out that he did actually have a stroke or a heart attack, because that is one of the scenarios. Remember, I'm not saying it's true, but what I'm trying to say is if that was the case...
I don't have that compassion. I hear you. I don't have that compassion.
We're all going to beat him up and batter, but he was dying behind the wheel.
Brother, I hear you. Look, listen.
And at the time...
I hear you, and I would feel so bad. I don't have that compassion.
But that's my point, what I'm trying to say. Like, in a way...
I feel bad for 24 hours.
That's why the police was stopping people from hurting him, because they don't know what's
actually happening. Okay, then we'll check it. He dragged him out in the whip. He weren't having no stroke. He weren't having no heart attack. You could clearly see he was fine.
Yeah, that's when he should have got beat up. That's when he should have got beat up. But what I'm saying is, yeah, again, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I heard that basically the last thing that I've heard, which I think is final, is that he was drug driving. And
I heard he was drinking.
From West Derby.
I heard he was out. Well, no, I heard he was a Liverpool lad, but I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I don't care.
The last official thing that I heard.
I couldn't give a monkey. It was only until yesterday. It wasn't until yesterday that I found out it was an English bloke. I don't even know.
But then let's get back onto that then. Why in the news was they talking so much about what race and like why was it?
Because of what happened in Southport and the fact that the police wouldn't disclose the youth's ethnicity, which I'm sorry, but why the hell does that even matter? But because they wouldn't put out his ethnicity and religion, yeah, the police are now quick to put these things out. But why the hell does it matter?
That's the point.
It don't matter. This is the UK, yeah. And if you're English and you do something in the UK, it don't matter about your religion and your colour. If you're another religion or another colour and you're not from the UK and you do something here in the UK, depending on what you did and why you did it. No,
even if you're from the UK.
No, but it depends on what you brought. Check it, yeah. Check it. Me and you both now, yeah. And we ain't never do this. So don't nobody try putting that. We would never do this shit. Me and you go outside and firebomb a car. Yeah? Shouldn't that be domestic terrorism? That would be classed as arson because we're English lads and we did that. Some Iraqi youth goes and does it or something like that. They class that shit as terrorism. Do you see what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying, Joe. The way that they was portraying it on the news and all, it's like there's an agenda behind it.
Come on.
A big agenda behind it.
Come on.
I mean?
Come on.
I just feel like it was wrong for them to do that.
I tried to refrain
Race
from...
has nothing to do with a man driving into like why are we even mentioning that?
100.
Whether he was black, pink, it doesn't matter. Like he still did the crime. That's what we want to know. We want to know like name of the person, why he did it. Like that's what we want to know. We don't care about what.
I know. Do we even know the name?
I don't know if I've seen something of the name. I don't know, but I don't think they're gonna put that out, bro. Because there's someone.
What do you mean?
There was someone else that was getting blamed. So there's a dude that was outside the parade and he's jumped in the police car. So he put the police cap on, jumped in the police car. I'll try and find the clip and put it in. He jumped in the Fed car and he jumped out and he's taking pictures, yeah? And people were trying to say that it was him that was driving the car, yeah? So now, obviously you got to think, people are trying to find the youth and hurt him because they believe that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And this is why I said we've got to be careful with what information
certain individuals were in the newspaper yeah, for certain crimes, okay, and crimes weren't even bad, and they printed the person's address, face, everything. You see me?
I've got
Not
my
even
own
close
about
to what this brothers did. So what are you on? What are you talking?
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I know it's to protect.
I've seen worse.
They're protecting them, bro.
They're protecting them, man.
But
Like,
that's where it goes wrong, because then people then speculate and point fingers
Like,
at the wrong people,
hold on.
then you end up in a situation where now somebody else has been hurt,
Mm.
and they're going to say, "Oh, it's because everybody was doing misinformation." Well, if you just gave us the information, then we wouldn't have to do all the questioning.
Listen, we here on the Convo, we don't condone violence, and we don't like promote
violence in the ring.
We don't promote. Yeah. Well, that's different. But we'll talk about it in a minute. Listen, yeah, we don't promote. But hear what? Liverpool, this guy's in jail.
What?
Brother, you can't go. Listen,
Liverpool has gone jail. What?
No, I'm saying Liverpool people.
Yeah.
This brother's in your jail. You see me? I ain't got no more to say. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You get me, like, because.
But again, this is what we have to remember: we can't pick and choose, blood. Innocent.
Who's picking and choosing?
Let me land now. Innocent till proven guilty. Nobody knows the truth, bro.
I don't care what the truth is. I watched you damn near murder people, like, brother.
But bro, like I said, like all these speculations, you could have had a stroke.
I'm not speculating. I'm just going on the video. No, I am just going on the pure facts I saw with my eyes.
That's the facts. The car's driving. Yes, it's gone into people, but no one could see in the car what was going off when that was.
No. Okay,
so I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, so like people in jail find him and beat him up, but then you find out if Raw genuinely had a stroke or a heart attack, then what? First of all,
I never said anybody should do anything to him at all.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just.
But second. Hold on. As I said right at the beginning of this, I hear all of that, but I got no compassion. Not from me. Other people, I hear you, but not from me.
But I'm not even talking about you. I'm just saying people pick and choose when that fits. Because if the shoe was on,
but if it was me, brother, I know for a fact I wouldn't have left that car. I know for a fact that I would have been Deso getting stretched out wherever. And I know this.
What do you mean? Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, innit?
But if it was,
this is the other thing. If I get, I wouldn't have ended up in no parade.
No,
I wouldn't have ended up in that situation.
Wouldn't happen.
But just say I'm driving and I don't know where I'm going. I don't know about no parade. I take the right turn. Bam, they're all there. Yeah, but he surround the car. Boom, banging, bro. There's gonna be a lot of thoughts in my head, and one of what he picked is gonna be in my head.
Listen, I hear that.
Remember, we have to think about being in that. And I'm saying that guy could have been like when I say a normal person, never ever had no violence in his life. He's terrified.
Hold on.
And I'm not justifying for him.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just giving a scenario. Well, I'm going to give a scenario of my own. I have been in the car where I wasn't driving and I wasn't the target when we're going down the motorway. Yeah, and the popo have done their thing. Yeah, where flashbangs have gone off and windows have been put through and red dots have been put on heads. Okay. The first thought in my brain, because I had the time, the first thought in my brain was to do the obvious thing that every black kid would do is dabba dabba do. Yeah. Could have did that. Why would I if I've not done anything wrong? If the man drove in the parade, yes, you're scared, I get it. But if you've done nothing wrong, bro, you
can't do that in that situation. Listen.
Well, why didn't you reverse?
Don't listen, because they've surrounded the car now. You've done your trap.
I don't give a shit. Okay, cool, but I'd rather reverse than go forward. You go into the crowd.
It doesn't matter which way you're going, you're going to lick someone down if they're surrounded.
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is he went into the crowd. He went into it. He could have went out of the way he came. He could have reversed. Yes, he could have hit people still.
If the car,
he could have went back.
If they're all surrounding the car and hitting his car, did you see how many people was out there?
No, I saw it.
So my point being is, if it's fight or flight, bro, innit? And I'm saying, if it is that situation where my man was actually scared and terrified, they're banging on his window, he's having a panic attack, he don't know what to fucking do, bro. And he's never ever been in any type of situation, but he knows on the TV about football hooligans, he knows about all that, and he turns right into the middle of it, and now he's having a panic, he don't know what to do. Some people do act like that, bro, and they're just like, you get me, they're shook, bro.
Yeah, but then what are you trying to say, that he's not to blame?
No, this is the point. Stop trying to.
No, I asked you a question.
No, wait. Stop trying to push you over here.
If all of that is true, I'm asking a question. If all of that is true, if
that he panicked and all
this
that.
is not your. Remember, this is not your.
For me, he's an idiot.
No. If all of that is true,
I'm trying to answer it. He's an idiot. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm looking at it from a point of view of who I am as a person. Yeah, I can't look at. Let me land. I can't look at it from a point of view of somebody that's just I want to say a normal civilian that hasn't really ever ended up in any sort of problems. I can't look at it from that point of view. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I can say that them type of people, when they're in their mad situations, they find mad energy, bro.
Yes, but you still didn't answer the question. Is it his fault? If all of that is true, then is it his fault?
It's his parents' fault, because he should have brought him up.
He's 60 years old, brother. Yeah,
there's some part that they've missed out of making him understand right and wrong. Like, in this situation, you have to stay calm. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? It's them bits that's obviously missing, bro. That's how I look at it. Do you know what I'm saying, though? But anyway, let's just narrow it down to this, innit? There could be bare scenarios, innit? And I feel like a lot of the time we do jump.
But I think the most plausible one is the right one. The guy got scared.
Driving.
No, he got scared, bro. He drove into the crowd, got scared, yeah. Then they banged on his shit and he put his foot down. That's the most plausible one, I believe.
No, I don't. I'm not
laughing
at the situation.
I believe that.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because, bro, listen, he
looked terrified.
Let me land. What you just said, yeah, is I'm saying that's not true, because if he was panicking and all that, yeah, I know when you're panicking, sometimes things can calm you down, innit? So the moment he went and he hit the first person, yeah, that panic should have hit out of his head, bro.
But this is why I said to you that it was deliberate. This is why I said it was deliberate.
Bro, he hit the first person and he slowed. He stopped for a minute.
Bro, he went like this and hit the person and then went that way.
He stopped, like he slowed down for a minute.
No, he stopped, yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And then he said, "No, fuck it."
He went that way. Like, come on, bro. No.
But this is where I feel like he knocked himself out, bro. Like, I feel like when he first hit that person, because the way the car drove wasn't like somebody driving to lick people down.
Nah, bro, listen.
Why didn't he go in a straight line?
Brother, you just hit somebody.
Yeah, why didn't he go in a straight line after that?
You just hit somebody who flew through the air. Stop. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Stop and take your beating. Take your punishment.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
You just licked somebody and the person went,
but that's what I'm saying. Fight or flight is panicking. He's hit someone, now he's panicking even more.
Come on, make me sound like I'm a good person. Like, I'm not. You're really not. But at the same time, like,
nah, I don't know, man.
Bro,
I just feel like, you know what? Yeah,
I don't even know man them in the hood that would do that. That's the thing, though.
No,
I don't know man that do crazy ish, bro. Nobody would. I don't know nobody that would do that.
If he was drug driving and it was deliberate, because remember they're getting him done for attempted murder or something.
Good.
Bare things, innit? But what I'm trying to say is, if that is the case, yeah, what does that say about the mindset of the UK at the minute?
What do you mean?
These are the crazy things. I'm seeing so much mad stuff that's going on.
Right. So I heard, from someone. This is, I didn't want to bring this one up because it's irrelevant. I heard, that he could have been a rival supporter. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, but I even said that.
No, but if that's the case, and you just saying about the mind frame of the UK, I've already done been on this potty so long and said the UK is effed up. I've done said that. I've done said that.
I'm gonna keep reminding everyone, like, the UK is finished, mate.
Finished.
I'm telling you now.
Yeah, finished.
Finished. Like, everything at the minute. About
all people thinking that they can have their.
It's just done, man.
Watch your youths, people.
But that's the thing, innit, man? This is the thing why I'm saying.
Watch your youths.
You need to be educating your youths and.
I don't even think that would help, bro.
No, but what I mean by that is installing the right things. Back to what I was saying when you said about the guy and him panicking. Is it his fault? No, it's his parents' fault, because there's certain things you need to install into your kids where they know how to.
Bro, at 63, can I still blame you? Like, at 63, can I blame your parents for something they should have taught you 60 odd years ago?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because 60 years old, you should have learned that.
No,
bro, you've been around humanity. You should have learned that. Like 60 years.
Because some people I don't have to say lucky enough, but that live in them environments where they never have to go into these cities or see any of these madnesses that are going about. So they never end up in any type of situation where they're gonna panic. The first time that you end up in a mad situation where you might get ran down on the street, some people might panic, bro.
See me, I must just be a terrible person.
No,
I'm telling you, because I just don't. I can't look at it like that, because it doesn't make sense that you go through the world and don't see, especially for that long, and don't see more or less. So you never. I didn't say you have to experience it, but you don't see it.
No, but all right. So for instance, even if you never seeing something and experiencing it.
The two different things, bro. That's what I said. But even if you don't experience something, you will still see it.
Yeah, but that
I've never been an actor, bro. I've seen acting.
But that doesn't mean that you don't. That doesn't mean that you know what to do when you're in that situation.
No, I never said you did. But what I'm saying is, you can't say that it's his parents' fault.
Listen, I know certain people, and you know certain people that ain't really been in any mad situations and kind of grown up. They know about things, been around things, but like, do you know what I'm trying to say? I know enough man.
Poor man's parents. I'm trying to put poor parents.
Do you know what I'm trying to say though? I know enough man that ain't really been in no mad situation. So when like they're out and something mad happens, like they're moving weird, they're moving crazy, they're changing colour. Do you understand where I'm coming from though? Because you understand what I'm saying? They don't know what to do, bro.
You know what, bro?
The reason why they don't panic and start running people over and all that is because they're with somebody that knows what they're doing or whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, you know what though? Yeah, I still think, bro, if you're in a vehicle, I don't care. Like I said, unless they would have pulled him out and he's still having this stroke or heart attack or him dead, yeah, I still think that if you've used the vehicle and you've hit somebody and then you've moved your vehicle and hit more people, you need to go under jail.
Yeah, but he could have
been not protected. Yeah,
it could have been a heart attack.
Like I just said,
it's press the accelerator.
No. Hear me? Hear what I just said? No.
Kick back in.
Hold on.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Hold on. When have you ever seen someone have a heart attack and then they're able to get out of the vehicle and walk on their own 2 feet?
I don't know. I don't work with
never seen it. Never seen it.
Don't work with doctors.
Never seen it. Never seen it. Never seen it.
Can't say that. You can have a mini heart attack, bro.
No, I was about to say this. I've heard of people having mild heart attacks. Yeah, I've heard of this. Okay, but not as severe. But no, hold on. A mild heart attack, as far as I know, and I'm not a doctor like he just said, but as far as I know, wouldn't have been as severe as the scenario you're saying. Pass out on the thing. You feel me?
This is what I'm trying to say. Nobody.
That's all I'm saying.
Nobody, watching this. Think at any point of this podcast that I'm justifying anything that this brother's done.
No, the Convo podcast don't justify that.
I ain't giving my full opinion because I don't feel like it's valid. I'm just giving.
We don't condone this behaviour.
Yeah, I don't condone any of that. If I was, this is what I'm trying to say. Let me be honest with you. If I was there and that was going off and I've seen it, like, bro, I'll be going mad at the car too. I'd be licking. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, listen, hold on.
But I think that's us as human beings.
Brother, your car. That's my mother under your fucking car wheels. And I'm not supposed to.
100.
That's what I'm saying, brother. That's my kid under them car wheels.
You don't have to explain that to me. You should know this. But the point being is, I'm grown enough to understand that sometimes you can't jump to conclusions. Sometimes you have to think before you act off impulse.
No, you are 100% correct. But there's specific that I know myself. That there's specific instances where that will go out the window.
You get him, you battered him, he's now dead. They find out he had no drugs in his system. They've got camera evidence of him, whatever, and it wasn't his fault. And now you've lost out on your family, your life, and everything.
All right, who's to blame? Hold on, who's to blame? The police are chasing that suspect in the car.
You're to blame. You should let the police deal with it.
No, hold on, no. The police are chasing. Listen. Scenario for you. Police are chasing the suspect in the car. The car goes round the bend. There's a woman on the pushchair. He licks the woman on the pushchair, kills them dead. Yeah.
Who's to blame?
Keeps going. Who's to blame?
The driver, who's obviously ran them over.
You see, yes, he's to blame. No, listen. First of all, yes, he's to blame and he should go to jail. But I still think that the police are to blame too. You know, something becomes too dangerous.
Yeah, but that's why they have a certain amount to where they have to stop, bro.
I've never seen that, you know.
No, I hear 100%,
you. I've heard that. I've never seen it.
Bro, if a car's driving on the opposite side of the road,
but I've seen them take man off quads, lick them off pegs and all sorts of things.
You're on the motorway and you lick on the opposite side of the road and cars are coming towards you and you're just dodging them and that. At some point, I have to start up.
Yeah, you gotta have
and especially if you go to like in town centres and you're driving mad and that.
Yeah, but wouldn't they just put the helicopter up higher and then just follow your ass?
Of course they do for a bit, but if you're driving mad to try and get away, they have to stop that pursuit because they're putting other people's lives at risk. I mean, that's facts.
No, I didn't say it's not facts. I say I've never seen it. I've seen feds going over the side of the road and drive down the canal steps. I've seen all sorts of
Watch police intercepted.
Right. Yeah, no, listen, that's the ish they show on TV. I'm talking about the ish we see in the hood. I've seen them, bro. I've seen them doing the maddest.
No, but like for instance,
if you
keep the helicopter out long enough till it runs out of petty or
that's
whatever.
a myth, bro.
No, it isn't.
I believe that helicopter has more fuel than your fuel tank in your car. I believe that.
And I can speak about this and I don't care, and I'm saying facts, and I don't even talk to the people that was with me, but I'm telling you now it works, bro. We've
I
had heli above, bro, yeah, for the dumb bike, yeah, and on my mum's, bro, that heli had to dip because man was just around for time, dipping, and after about, I think it was, when they first come, they only had half an hour or 45 minutes, and then they had to go back, and then they made the tanks bigger so they can stay out longer, which was, I think it was like 90 minutes or something like that. But if you can stay out long enough with a helicopter for 90 minutes, they have to go back to refill.
You can tell I don't make it a habit of letting them like see me to chase you. But yeah.
Well, this was when I was a kid.
All I'm saying is that this tragedy shouldn't happen. The police are accountable because they should have been cordons off. You shouldn't have even got nowhere near the place.
Well,
nowhere
not even that
near
though. You know, that's another thing that I want to touch on. But I'm going to come off the subject. But like, where was the crowd control?
Well, there you go.
Because if they knew that there was a parade, to be fair, I heard about the parade, yeah. Because one of the dogs is supposed to have gone and he didn't, yeah. Luckily he didn't. But I'm saying there was no crowd control. Like, if once you was in it, you was trapped, bro. Let's be honest, innit?
No, well, yeah, but you could leave. You could in any direction.
Listen,
it should have been one way in.
Listen up.
One
when
way
I say
out.
leave in any direction, I'm saying it was too, like, for me to have brought my kid there.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah.
And then we're saying, right, we're going to go back to the car, which is in this direction. Do you know how hard it would have been to get through that whole crowd?
No, I understand that, but then that onus is on the police to understand that there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, they should have done it like it was a football match, bro. They should have, and I'm not saying there weren't better police out there. But
and was this parade not organised? Was it an organised parade, or did it just happen?
I think
things just happen. I think
it was an organised parade. I don't think it was like a big. It was like Liverpool.
So what? They didn't expect the turnout.
Bro, there was a lot of people there. I know for a fact they never.
Yeah, but then that just goes on to what I was saying before about the UK, our government, especially our police force. They're just fucking reactionary. It's just reactionary. You deal with a situation after it's fucking happened rather than looking and thinking of the way to prevent the fucking thing from happening in the first place. Reactionary freaking policing doesn't work.
Facts, I definitely agree with that, man. I think that's what's sad. That's the first thing I said when I seen it. Is like, what? How is it so? You remember like when the Queen, is it a birthday or when they all go to the Queen's yard and that? What's the special occasion? Is it their birthday or something?
God knows.
You know when everyone goes to the Queen's yard and they're all crying and jumping about and all that? There's a bag of people. It was like that.
Was it coronation?
I don't know what it is. I'm not in all that.
Something like that. I don't know what I'm saying. We're not royalists.
But it was that. Bro, there was so much. I can't believe how much people was there, bro. Honest to God, like I would have had a panic attack myself. Like if I still got trapped in that crowd, I would have definitely had a panic attack, bro. 100%. It's too claustrophobic. There's too much people.
All right. See, this is the thing. This is how you know he's a better man than me. You would have gone.
No, I wouldn't. I don't watch football.
No,
I don't support.
But I don't even like being in the city centre. Why the hell am I trying to be around all of them?
No, because I've been in situations like when I went to Sidewinder, bro.
No, but listen. I've done my time clubbing, not no carnivals, festivals.
What I'm trying to say is, all right, then
I've done my time.
You go to a fair that you want us to go to, fam, and it just ends up being that someone on TikTok is gassed up and said they're going, and that ends up ramming them.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. Once you're in that situation, it's very hard to leave, bro.
I think you're underestimating the power of Sean wants to not be around me.
I don't know. I don't know what situations you've
I want to be there. I'm not being there.
When I'm saying you've got over, let's just say 5,000 to 6,000 people.
Have you been not no carnival? Have you ever been not no carnival? You can't exactly your scenario. What you just said, you can't just.
But that's what I'm trying to say. But that's what I'm trying to say.
You can't. But hold on. It's not ever been a thing where I felt that if I don't want to be there, it's too difficult to go. Do you understand me? It's never been like that. It's not
about the choice of saying, right, I'm going now. It's about you getting from here
to
where you want to get.
Hear what I just said. I've never felt like it would have been difficult to do so. You understand me? Like I've never felt, all right, I want to go, and then looked at the crowd and thought, but.
No, it's not about. That's not. So what I'm saying to you is, it's not about me looking at the crowd and thinking, oh no, I can't get through it. It's about me trying to get through the crowd, and I'm getting trapped, and I can't find my way out because there's too much people. I look left, there's people there. I look right there. Yo, excuse me, brother. Now I'm trapped. Where am I lost? Yo, brother, where do I go? It's going mad. I can't get through. I'm hot, you know, bro. I'm hot, bro. Let me land. When I went Sidewinder, bro, remember, like, I don't really do raves and them things there. No, I am. Them raves I don't do, but bro, you don't understand. From me going in a room, yeah, and I'm raving, there's hardly nobody. There's like a good, I'd say 70, 80 people. We're skanking. You get what I'm trying to say? Saying, yo, I'm hot, you know, bro. I need to go outside. Man, feel a bit. Yeah, let me just go outside. He's like, oh, let me just watch my man. Saying, all right, cool. But in my head, I'm saying, bro, I need to come out here. Fuck it, I'm going, bro. Bro, within the 10, 15 minutes of us being in that little club bit, there's like 5 different spots, you get me, of where you can go club. Bro, it was rammed. I need to go outside. I'm hot. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. You get what I'm trying to say? Now I'm trapped. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm saying your brother has the way out. He's saying that way. When I look that way, it's rammed. Yeah. I'm trying to bust through one crowd, and I'm saying, yo, let me get through, brother. He's like, yo, this is the bar line. You're not getting in the line. Go to the back of the line. I'm not even trying to get in the line. Brother. I'm not even trying to get in the line. I'm just trying to get through, like. So what, you think I'm gonna now barge through all these people to go round the line to get? You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Bro, it was mad. It was mad. Brother, it was mad. And that's why I'm saying, I understand myself to know now that I'm old enough that in them situations, I don't like it, bro. No. I don't like feeding trapped, bro. You ain't got no control. Remember, bro, if something happens, when man start fighting or something gets let off.
I'm with you there.
Everyone's running. If you trip over, you're done for.
Bro, I'm with you there. But I grew up in London. The amount of times my mum's took me out when I was younger. And then again, when I've been an adult, and we've gone to a tube station or a train station, and man's had to get on the tube. And this isn't, and I'm not talking packed, I'm on about Asian train station packed. Have you seen them? Where man are outside the train, pushing man to get on it. Brother?
Bro, I'm telling you.
I grew up with that. So for me, it's different. I look at it a different way, innit? Like, if I don't want to be somewhere, I ain't being there. And nobody is stopping me from being there.
Yeah, but again, if you get on the tram, bro, and then everyone from the next stop that you're not getting off,
I get off.
Or get off. No, but you're not hearing you're not even hearing though, bro. You don't even know yet. You're just sat chilling, bro. I know, I've been on them trams myself. So I'm saying, when you're sat down in the middle seat and everyone gets on, it's very hard to get out if everyone's getting on. You can't just get up and say, oh, move. You got to use polite.
Who? Yeah, but that's why I get myself in shit sometimes. That's safe. But it don't matter, bro. That's how I'm like. I'm not doing that. If I don't want to be somewhere, I can't be there. And my etiquette goes out the window.
You get about 30 seconds.
Etiquette goes out the window.
You get about 30 seconds to 20 seconds before them doors shut.
Yeah, I've done that too. Got through the door like.
So again, saying if I don't want to be somewhere, I'm not being there. But then that's what I'm saying. There's certain situations, you can't fight 100 man.
No,
you can't fight 100 man. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm not putting myself in a position where I'm trapped. And if I am trapped and I end up in a position like that where I am trapped, I am trying to find the nearest exit as quick as possible. So it doesn't matter whether it takes me 10 minutes or an hour, I'm leaving because I don't want to be in that situation. I don't like being around them people, which is why I bulldoze my way out.
Well, you missed the point of the exit. You said you'll exit. But when I'm trying to exit, there's over thousands of people in front of me to get through. So 1 sec, let me land. You can't fight 100 people, bro. So when you're saying bulldozer through and all that, you can't fight 100 people. So don't sit here and say
who's going to fight anyone.
But if you're pushing people out the way and moving aggressive, and I need to get out. You're telling me out of 1,000 people, no one's going to say nothing. Whoa, yeah, go on,
they can, but I'm still going to keep moving. They're going to follow me out to say something safe. But I'm not going to stop to talk to you when I'm already trying to leave. I'm not that guy. I'm not even going to look and say sorry. I'm going.
Well.
You get me? I will deal with the situation as it arises.
Well, that was the Convo podcast. And we will be back very soon. Myself, Just One.
Eating my food, ST.
Peace.
What we are gonna do with bad mind?